I am Nicole Auger, a mom that has brought into the Child Cancer Awareness Month with full force. This is my daughter Autumn, who was diagnosed with leukemia January 21st, 2018. It took months for us to get that diagnosis. We went through a lot of sickness before we got there, a lot of viruses. Autumn was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, and we have met a ton of families on the way. We were told it was rare and that, it just doesn't happen. But there's no cause, there's no rhyme, there's no reason for it to happen, eh? You did nothing wrong, and none of our kids do anything wrong. And September 1st today, and I'm honored to be brought here today because September is a really, really big month for us. A big month because we need awareness. Awareness because it's not rare. I can't tell you the statistics now, but it's at least 1 in every 264 kids on a ballpark. I can't quote it. It's not rare. 260 kids is less than half of the average elementary school. It's definitely not rare, and there's more and more diagnoses and relapse. We are a family of McMaster Children's Hospital in Hamilton, and to be honest with you, it is the best place in the world. We call it home. Hey, which we will be heading there tomorrow for her monthly checkup. Autumn finished treatment on March 24th, 2018, and COVID happened. The pandemic happened, so we were kind of used to it. But Autumn is doing well. She, like so many other kids that we have met along the way, surviving. We have to watch for complications. We are now down to every 3 months. We are technically in the first stage of after treatment. Eh? Aren't we? And we do awareness ribbons, and we just did a fundraiser that we're going to donate to Back to Mac, and we are so here to help a child smile in any way we can. Hey? We got a family picnic coming up. We've met so many families, but at the same time, the awareness that we have lost so many. And unfortunately, a little friend of ours was just hospitalized last night with complications, with a fever, because of a virus or because of medication and chemo. 26, so an average leukemia is 26 and a half months of treatment. We are glad to be done, but Autumn developed some stuff along the way, and it is something that you don't think about and you don't take for granted. You take for granted because Autumn was diagnosed January 2018, April 2018, she was diagnosed with asthma. And by that point, she had already had 2 rounds of pneumonia from catching a cold. In total, in the 26 and a half months, she was actually diagnosed with pneumonia 4 times. And even after getting the flu shot, she got influenza. Which brought on pneumonia. But we're surviving. We go to school, we survive, we do the best we can, but we keep our distance. We are known to the mask, the hand sanitizing, right? Mm-hmm. But we take part in what we can because it is important. It is important to share. Cancer is difficult for anyone, but these little bodies are still growing. And every day this month, I will be doing something, talking to someone, sharing, because cancer is not prejudiced to you, I, or our little warriors. Okay? You got anything to say? No. Cancer's scary, but it's not the end of the world either, right? We still are kids as much as we possibly can. Thank you for letting me come today. It was touching, and I'm honored to be an advocate, not just these next few weeks, but 365 days a year.
Just a bit to add to Nicole's message to you. Cancer is for everybody, sadly, even our kids. And it's very sad that for all the millions of dollars that is raised through the Cancer Society, only about 5% of that goes towards finding out about children's cancer. Why do they get it? It's not hereditary for the kids. They could be born with it. Why? More money needs to be spent on kids' cancer, childhood cancer, more than 5%. How be we share the pot, not just for adults, but for kids. They need a life as well. Thank you very much, Nicole, for coming. Mayor Bailey, thank you for having this flag-raising ceremony. Thank you for lighting the Paris Dam gold again this year for us. We really appreciate it. Everybody, please be aware of these kids. They need your help. We need your help. Make childhood cancer a thing for September and all year round.
Well, first of all, my name is David Bailey, and I'm the Mayor of the County of Brant. And on behalf of my council, I certainly throw our support and our love and our prayers to all the people that are involved with the child. We have many opportunities to raise the flag in the County of Brant, and most times it's a happy time. It's to do with a festival or a day or something that we're proud of or something that we want to support, and it's a happy thing. There are only a few things that we put up that we wish we didn't have to. We're glad we're able to. We wished we didn't have to. Cancer has no right to be in the same sentence as children. Cancer is a very serious, a very grown-up problem, and when it hits home and it hits kids, it doesn't seem right. It seems like an extra struggle. You're lucky in a way that you're supported by so many fabulous and wonderful people. McMaster, as you mentioned, is a wonderful place. I'm very familiar with McMaster. In fact, when I had my heart surgery, I was at McMaster, and they're a wonderful, wonderful place full of great people. You have a lot of social wraparound services available to you. I'm sure where you live, we have it in the County of Brant. There's all kinds of people that are waiting to help you and to support you. And it's very unfair. Cancer is a terrible, terrible situation for anyone. I mean, it's just a terrible. But when you put it on the shoulders of children, and financially on the shoulders of parents of children, it just seems that much worse and that much more horrendous. So I send you all my support. And I send you all my best wishes, and I just hope you know that everything will work out. It will work out, whatever that means. It just will. And if you finished your treatment, you must be feeling a little bit better already. And you know that you have a weakened immune system, so you have to be careful. And that's just something you have to do, because you're lucky enough to still be with us, and you're going to be with us for a very long time. I think we always have to keep one eye a little bit closed for people that have gone on before you that maybe weren't so lucky, and for those people, we'll always think of them. We had a little boy in St. George who actually changed Christmas, Evan, and we watched, being from St. George, I watched the journey of Evan and the power of prayer and the power of community. And it does take a village to raise a child, and in your case it takes a village, maybe a couple of doctors, maybe a couple of wraparound services, but you will manage, and you will survive, and you'll be a stronger little girl because of it. So thank you for coming to the county today, and good luck to you.